The saw will cut through that, right?
Oh, that's a good idea, Daniel. I think what you'll do is if you go to it, it will stop you there. If you try to do up, it will go up.
Oh.
That looks good, actually, Daniel. Good job on that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, look. We just taught you something. We found
Being twins isn't just about looking alike.
It's about sharing a rhythm the world can't hear.
From the very beginning, we learned how to
walk through life side by side,
matching steps,
matching laughs,
and sometimes even matching silence.
Through every change,
every adventure,
and every distance.
One thing stays the same. We're never alone because we've always had each other.
Since buying this house, there's been 11 green septic inspection pipes that are in our front yard. And our project is trying to figure out how to hide them.
Our landscaper solution was to put boulders in front of them, along with wildflower seeds that never seemed to bloom. Not an ideal situation.
One of our thoughts with the inspection pipes were to go ahead and cut them down and bury them in the ground. When we reached out to a contractor, they said yes, that can happen. They would be cast iron caps so you're able to find them, but it turned out for 11 inspection pipes, it would actually be quite expensive.
As you can see, we decided to go the DIY route, getting resin planter pots along with some colorful plants and wildflowers. Stay tuned to the end to see our cost comparison breakdown.
As you saw earlier, we actually took each resin pot, flipped them upside down, and drilled about a 4-inch hole in each of the resin pots.
These 4-inch holes allowed the pots to sit over the septic pipes, and then what we would do is stick a smaller pot or a saucer inside the bigger pot, so that way when we put soil in, it would give us the ability to access the pipes in the future.
For each of the planter pots, this included removing the caps, cutting some of the pipes, leveling, and filling with soil.
Enjoy the video, and we'll check back in with you later.
Trying to remove some of these white caps from the pipes were not very easy. We tried using a belt, but ended up having to go get a pipe wrench from the store. And you can see that it was still even a struggle at times. We did have to go back and use some science and use a fulcrum to help get the pipe caps off.
And when science didn't work, the brute force of a mallet was necessary.
While cutting one of the pipes, I inadvertently cut a white cap.
Some ingenuity was used here to utilize the metal pipe wrench as a guide for the cable saw, and that came in clutch.
Okay, we'll catch up with you later with the cost breakdown.
So the cost to bury and ground is going to be $150 per cast iron cap plus $100 per hour of labor, with an approximation of 4 to 8 hours to complete the job, which would come to about $2,000 to $2,500. The costs are unknown when it comes to the landscaper option. The boulders to cover the inspection pipes and the wildflower seeds that failed to bloom were incorporated to the cost of the grass that we had planted last summer.
Our DIY option cost us just under $400 and saved us around $1,600 to $2,100 versus our bury and ground option.
And here's the finished product. We're happy to see those unsightly green pipes hidden.